what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Jigsaw. Now this is the 8th film in the Saw film series, which of course you know is a horror franchise. So this film picks up a decade after the events of the last film, which was known as Saw 3D, and that was released in 2010. Now the director of this film is well actually it's a group of them, I think, or two of them, the Spierer brothers. I think that's how you pronounce their name. But overall, you know, you have Tobin Bell. He returns like in the role of like Jigsaw, you know, but I'm not going to touch on that too much, you know, because it'll kind of spoil what the film itself is about, you know. But overall, this film, you know, it picks up a decade, so I guess you could say like 10 years after the events of the last film. And suddenly, like, these bodies are popping up and they resemble like the victims that were similar to like Jigsaw's victims from like years ago, you know. They represent that, you know, so a lot of people are thinking that it's a copycat killer, you know, who is copying like Jigsaw's like murders, you know, or it could be, you know, could it be possible that Jigsaw himself has returned, you know. So of course, like, you have like police and like detectives and stuff, you know, they have to figure out who is committing these murders, you know, and they have to link them all together and find out who is overall is behind what's going on itself, you know. Now I must surprisingly admit, I thought this film was pretty entertaining, you know, pretty good, you know. Because I know after a while, like the Saw sequels, and I've seen them all, you know, they did start to get kind of like tiresome, you know, and they ended them, you know. But this series, like, with this new sequel, you know, I thought, you know, it was pretty entertaining, you know, and it fits like the series, you know, like style of like horror, you know, it's like very gruesome, like the torture, you know, people getting like ripped up and stuff and everything, blood gushing and everything. It's like very extreme and very violent, you know, and of course it's like the other Saw films, you know, it has like an ultimate twist at the end. And the one that was at the end of this one I thought was very cool, you know, because if I touch on it too much of a spoiler, so I won't spoil it, but it does have like a little twist at the end that kind of infects like the whole like Saw series, you know, to a certain extent, but I don't want to spoil, you know, what happens. But I guess if anything, like the standout, I thought all the actors, I'm not going to touch on them, you know, I thought all of them kind of like stood out, you know, like their performances were okay, you know, and they fit like the typical like horror type, you know, characters, you know. But of course, you know, it was like Tobin Bell as a Jigsaw, you know, whenever he's like on screen or he's like voicing like Billy the puppet, you know. I thought that was like awesome. Like his performance, I've always been a fan of how he played Jigsaw, you know. Ever since like the first Saw film, I always liked to have Tobin Bell play that role, you know. I thought it was cool, you know, awesome. And he does it here again too as well, you know. I think that's cool. But overall, you know, I guess I recommend it's definitely for like Saw fans, you know. It's very similar to those, you know, but I found this to be pretty entertaining, you know. Like the traps they have, like the death scenes, they are very inventive, you know, and gruesome as always, you know. And like I say, it does have like another cool twist, you know, towards the end, but I'm not going to spoil it, you know. But in the end, Jigsaw, I'm aiming at giving this a B minus. And I recommend it, like I say, for fans of the Saw series or like horror films, you know, like I think they call these like torture porn like films. If you're fans of those kind of like films, you know, I recommend it for that crowd. So yeah, I'm giving Jigsaw a B minus. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.